Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where today we are looking at the Elite Combat Trooper, the laser rifle specialist, Sci-Fi. And before we get to looking at Sci-Fi, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting at 48 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, at Back to the Media, which is where you get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs, from the Atari all the way up to current systems and Game Freeze console, as well as magazines and comics and plush dolls and Funko Pops and so much more. And definitely check them out. But if you're looking for other stuff, or you just need to get your stuff created, or get your stuff fixed, your PC, your console, your laptop fixed, or find other stuff that you need, like accessories or whatnot for your games and computer and laptop, go to Play It Again Games over on Middle Road, right next to or right behind Sheets on Valley Avenue. So definitely check them out. If you're looking for toys and collectibles, you can go to 115 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Meat of Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. I got this guy off of eBay, so which is pretty cool. And then once you go there, you can go to and check them out. Check out Time Travelers. And while you're here, go to so if you're looking for stuff for your Tyler, for engineer skill building, like for puzzle solving and problem solving, go to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street here in Winchester. Thinker Toys is a good place to go to get your Tyler set up for their early start. And after you go to Time Travelers, or after Thinker Toys, you can go to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester to get all your comic book needs at 4 Color Fantasies, where you can get all your comic book stuff from IDW to Image and Marvel and DC stuff, such titles as Spider-Man, Superman, Spawn, Iron Man, Batman. You can get all your stuff from there. Wolverine and the X-Men, G.I. Joe and Transformer comics. Go to Time Travel. Go to 4 Color Fantasies. And after you go there, you can go see. You can go to Comic Monsters in Salisbury, North Carolina, for the same thing. If you're in the North Carolina area, anywhere near Salisbury, go ahead and check them out. And while you're there, you could go to and while you're down there, if you're looking for some Jamaican food here in Winchester, you can go to Piccadilly Street to Time Travelers. You can go to Tropical Island for all your stuff for Marvel, for you could go there. Okay, you could go to Tropical Island for all your Jamaican food, which is on Piccadilly Street, right across the street from the Hanley Library. Once you leave there, you can go to Bank of Clark or United Bank for all your banking needs here in Winchester. So definitely check out both of those banks. Go ahead and do your thing. And after that, you can go to you can go get a hold of Mixed Tree Service or Stoneburger's Tree Service if you have some tree work you need to get done. So go ahead and check them out. And once you leave there, you can go to State Farm or Farmers for all your insurance needs, for auto insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, so you keep all your stuff insured. And if you need gas for that newly insured vehicle, or your car's already insured, you could go to Sheets or Handy Mart for all your gas here in the Virginia area. So definitely check them out. And You can also get made to order food, so you can get your belly full as well as your gas tank full, so you get double the fuel. And Cobra Island here is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you need counseling, you can go to Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services at 133 West Boscawen Street. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, or you're not in the Winchester area, you can get hold of National Counseling Services. There's nothing wrong with counseling or therapy. There's nothing wrong with it. Once you leave there, you can go to Northwestern Community Services for all your psychiatry needs. Or if you're not in the Winchester Front Royal area, go to your local and closest psychiatrist's office. If you need somebody to text right now, text 741-741 for on call people to talk to at any time of the day, 24 hours a day. If you need a human voice to hear, you can go to 988 and talk to somebody. So do that. If it's a real bad emergency, go to your local and closest emergency room. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sci-Fi here. We're going to start with his file card, which is with the G.I. Joe logo right there. It says codename Seymour Sci-Fi Fine, Elite Combat Trooper. Name Seymour P. Fine. His grade is an E4 Specialist. Birthplace is Geraldine, Montana. Primary weapon is a LLAT laser assault targeting weapon. Combat gear is removable helmet with blast shield, power hose, power source backpack, support rifle, and Oregon burst laser rifle. And you got a picture of Sci-Fi right here. And Sci-Fi is a laser trooper who is a master of precision and patience. A laser weapon requires someone who can hold his position for an extended time. Sci-Fi is perfect for the job because he is slow-moving, easy-going guy and an experienced marksman. He can keep perfectly still as the laser burns through any weapon system in a conscious burst beam. And in his accessories, he comes with a figure stand, upraised G.I. Joe logo, Sci-Fi written on the front. And he's got his support backpack, which holds all the laser cannon in it, which is pretty cool. And then he's got two helmets, one with the face shield up and one with the face shield completely down, so you can take your pick of whichever one you want to put on him. And he comes with his laser rifle and a pretty cool looking weapon right here. And I'm not sure what this peg is supposed to be. I don't see anywhere where it's supposed to peg, into the side form, unless you want to do it like that. And the support hose that can connect to the little peg right there on the front of the rifle and can go all the way around to the back. You can put it like that so you can support it. And then, so let's take a look at Sci-Fi with his futuristic silver or white headpiece. And his head can rotate all the way around 360. No up and down or side to side, but it's still cool. His arm can raise up to here. He can rotate all the way around, bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow, and he can swivel at the wrist all the way around. And he does have the ab crust feature. His legs can spread out like this. His leg can lift up to here. Double knee joint. His ankle can pivot and rotate. So let's go ahead and get him geared up. Push him like this. He's got 2 foot pace, so you can put both feet in. And you could use this mask helmet on, which is what I usually use, which is how he looked in the cartoon and the comic. And then you just peg the book bag or the backpack right here in the hole in his back. And Just place the rifle right there in his hand.
That's good. That's it? Yeah.
And or you set it over here on this side. Whichever hand. This hand, I find this hand is easier to hold the rifle.
Yeah. Put water down here, honey. Okay.
And like I said, just plug that in.
You have Italian kind of hurt off.
It does kind of get hard to really set him up.
If you would taste it, I'm not able to taste it. Are you here to help me? You here to help me with this oven? Yeah, bacon's coming. When the lights went out, it went out too. They had to come. Yes, I called them.
The gun does, the rifle does have a hard time plugging in.
I am not happy right now.
Well, I'm complaining. You ready to get my
There you go. And here he is all set up and all geared up, ready to go. And ready to take on some laser vipers. You know, him and Flash getting that laser viper thing going on. Try to take care of them Cobra laser vipers. I mean, a lot of G.I. Joes do complain about the light neon green for this guy, but he is supposed to be a sci-fi type of trooper, so hence his name Sci-Fi. You know, I think he's a really good figure, top tier myself. I think he's really cool. I mean, the green could be toned down a little bit, but like I said, he is a sci-fi trooper. You know, sci-fi related, especially dealing with lasers. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And, but he's good to have in your collection. I like to pair him up a lot with Psych Out, you know, so they get do the low frequency paranoia waves from Psych Out, so give Sci-Fi a little bit easier of a target, you know, for his laser rifles. So, it's still cool. You know, and I would recommend this figure to anybody. He is a top tier figure. Great to have in your collection. And always good to have him. You know, but like I say, you could also switch his helmet out. I'll show you how to do that. And then you have him to where he's completely got his face covered. You know, like he's driving a motor. He could put him on a ram cycle like this. You know, and whatnot. But like I said, I like to keep the other one on because this is how he looked in the cartoon, and in the cartoon series, in the Sunbow series. But I highly recommend this figure. I would suggest anybody to get him. But to build up your ranks, especially the laser troopers, laser rifle troopers. So. But that's it for this week for G.I. Joe, and now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one. Peace.